Ron Miller welcomes you to the 1981 Buddy Bowl, the last Buddy Bowl at Kellogg's Beach. The first game of the day at 8:45 in the morning. It's the awesome Billy Bennett's team against Nicoletti's team. The score now is 7-0 as Billy Bennett and Jim Walsh combined on a good run play for a touchdown. Billy Bennett intercepts Nicoletti's pass on their second drive. Deep in Nicoletti's territory, Jim Walsh takes the ball for an easy touchdown for the spike in the end zone. Good option play on that. The score is now 14-0 with a complete extra point to Irvin Cobb's past fellow Nicoletti's team of Mark Albrecht. Mark Albrecht takes the kick now. Line 14-0, they have to score quickly. It looks like an awesome offensive display by the Blue Ballers, so we have to score about 2 or 3 touchdowns to win this game. Nicoletti is back to pass, but throws it incomplete. Nicoletti brought down hard on a good tackle there. Nicoletti running again. Gets the first down over the goal line. Second half now, the score 16-0. Flagg takes the ball for about a 5-yard gain. Billy Bennett now throwing long, and it's complete to Irvin Cobb. Tackled by Mark Albrecht there. Billy Bennett throwing again, almost intercepted. Billy Bennett's going to run it this time. Good yardage down the sideline after he fakes out Mark Albrecht. Tackle there by Machinsky and Gustafson. Irvin Cobbs now throws it. Ball is tipped by Albrecht. Good defensive play. Incomplete. Billy Bennett now running down the left sideline. Goes for about 9 yards. Tackled by Machinsky again. Nicoletti's team now has the ball. Dumps it off, complete to Steve Gustafson for a short gain. Tackle there by Scotty Evans. Nicoletti deep in his own territory. Throws it. Intercepted by Billy Bennett. The route is on. From the 3-yard line, Billy Bennett throws it in the corner of the end zone, complete to Scotty Evans for an easy touchdown. The score is now 22-0 as Billy Bennett tosses the 2-point extra point. Irvin Cobbs makes the grab to make the score 24-0. Machinsky now takes the kick in a vain attempt to try and get the score closer. Good tackle there by Jim Walsh. Near midfield, a new quarterback now. Goes to complete to Nicoletti, but there's no yardage on this play. Tackled by Scotty Evans. Another incomplete pass as Nicoletti's team is going nowhere. Machinsky catches this ball, but gets a negative 2 yards on this play. Gustafson trying to move his team. Ball falls incomplete in the water. And Mark Albrecht goes out to get it. Referee Andy DeMeyer calling a good game here. Timekeeper David Dunn and Scott Carls would help out also. Complete to Jay Flagg. Mark Albrecht with the tackle, along with Eby there with the push. Gustafson there to help out. Irvin Cobbs now jumps in the air, throws it, overthrows Billy Bennett. Cobbs back to pass again, ball falls incomplete. Irvin Cobbs fakes out Eby, fakes out Nicoletti. Gets past Eby again. Great run down the left sideline. It's another easy touchdown. The score is now 30-0 in one of the biggest routes in Buddy Bowl history. Mark Albrecht was injured on the play, will not see action the rest of this year. Billy Bennett takes the extra point. After that short kickoff return by Eby with the score of 32-0, Nicoletti is back to pass, but a good defensive play by Scotty Evans provides incompletion. Nicoletti dumps it off, but it's complete to Machinsky. One of the more successful plays of the day so far. Nicoletti throwing on one bounce to Steve Gustafson. Fortunately, that doesn't count. It's another incompletion. Nicoletti now throwing long again. Good catch by Steve Gustafson as Irvin Cobbs makes the tackle on that play. Jim Walsh helped out also. 32-0, trying to break the shutout. But Nicoletti won't get past the tough rusher Scotty Evans, and he brings him down. Now a field goal attempt with a score of 32-0. but it's a fake. Ted Griswold is open all alone in the end zone, but Nicoletti can't get it to him. He throws it to Scotty Evans instead, but he's on the other team, and he rumbles down the sideline for another touchdown as time runs out. The score is now 38-0. Nicoletti just wonders what happened to his team. Extra point attempt now with only a few seconds left falls incomplete. Final score, Billy Bennett's team 38, Nicoletti's team 0. Second game of the day, hopefully more entertaining than the first one, will pit John Bennett's team after a one-year absence from the Buddy Bowl versus Dunn's Destroyers. Dunn kicks off to John Bennett, and it's a good return, tackled by Scott Bennett and Brian Regalot. Mark Bononi now takes the kickoff, or the handoff rather, and goes for about 10, 15 yards. It's close to the first down. Good run by Mark Bononi on that play. John Bennett now throws it long, but it's a great interception by Brian Regalot. Dunn now throws it, but it's pass interference on Jay Harvey. Referee Billy Bennett calls it. Fake there by Dunn. He throws it. The ball is tipped right to John Bennett. Plus for a short gain, tackle there by Philando and Robinson. It's first down now from the 22-yard line. The score is 0-0, but it won't be that much that long as Levitt's open in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. Great catch there by Paul Levitt. He just spikes it into the end zone. 6-0 now in favor of John Bennett's buddies. Bennett's incompletion on the extra point makes the score 6-0 still. Bononi has a great kickoff a mile out of the end zone as Brian Regalot throws it. Complete to Scott Bennett, tackled by Gary Bechtel. Regalot there under a massive rush, throws it incomplete. Regalot now trying again to Scott Bennett, but it's good defense. Fourth down now, and they're going to punt it. A high kick, and John Bennett calls for the fair catch. The only fair catch so far in Buddy Ball history. John Bennett now, there's no receiver, so he's going to run it. It's a good gain. Tackle there by Rich Wright. John Bennett again has the time, but nobody's open. Incomplete. Somebody's open on this play. He gets past Dunn. He throws it complete to John Benedict. Runs past Regalot for the touchdown to make the score 12-0. John Bennett then looks for Gary Bechtel in the corner of the end zone. Runs past a tough hit by Brian Regalot to complete the two-point conversion. The score now is 14-0 as Urban Cobbs on the sideline savors his team's 38-0 victory in the previous game. David Dunn takes the kickoff. Tackled by Levitt and Harvey there. And then another run by David Dunn, but gets -4 yards. Brian Regalot now taking over at quarterback again. Throws it, but the ball falls incomplete. Another incompletion there. There's a penalty against the offensive team. Now it's a run to Scott Bennett. Gets good yardage down the sideline. There's a clipping penalty on the play, but it was declined. John Bennett now takes the rolling hike. He's being pressured by David Dunn, but he gets good yardage on this run. Tackled by Rich Wright and Hank Robinson. That was the end of the first half. The score 14-0 in favor of John Bennett's team as Scott Bennett takes the kickoff. Tackle there by John Benedict and Gary Bechtel. Scott Bennett gets past Levitt there on the fumble, but gets a few yards on that run. Brian Regalot back to pass, fumbles on that play. It's recovered by John Benedict. John Bennett's team has another chance for a touchdown. And it only takes them one play as Gary Bechtel is open in the corner of the end zone. The score now is 20-0. It's another rout, just like the game that had preceded it. John John Bennett throws it in the corner of the end zone. Jay Harvey's there for a 2-point extra point. The score is now 22-0. Ball is rolling out of bounds, but for some reason, David Dunn picks it up anyway and goes 1 yard on the return. Ryan Regalat is being pressured and throws it short to Scott Bennett. Good run there. Tackled by Gary Bechtel. Regalat now has time to throw it. He throws it long, incomplete. Regalat now, following blocker Scott Bennett, goes for about 9 yards on a run. Tackle there by Bechtel and Benedict again. Finally, the team breaks the ice for a touchdown as Hank Robinson takes the tip in for the score. The score is now 22-6 as they miss the extra point. Behind 22-6, they try an onside kick, but Paul Levitt recovers it right before the first down line. 1 yard return there. Trying to add to their 16-point lead. John Bennett back to pass. First pass incomplete. Second pass tipped by rusher Augie Falando. Bennett back to pass again. Good pressure there by Rich Wright. Throws another incomplete pass. Fourth down now as referee Irvin Cobbs signals it. Complete for a first down to Jay Harvey. Good play there. First down now. Bennett goes and throws complete to Levitt in the corner of the end zone. Pass defender Scott Bennett for another touchdown. The batteries aren't working very well on our movie camera, but we're sure it's a touchdown. The score now is 28-6. Dunn's Destroyers' hopes for a comeback are throttled. Kickoff return now taken by Scott Bennett as they help to make the score somewhat respectable in this 28-6 game. Regalat now back to pass. Sacked there by rusher Paul Levitt. Forget the lateral, he was down. Regalat now back to pass again, throws another incompletion. Just doesn't have the talent that he had in 1979. Falando goes around left end. Good tackle by John Bennett, brings him down. Regalat now being pressured by rusher Levitt, but gets away from him. Throws it. Incomplete again. Regalat now throws it to Scott Bennett, but he drops it. Regalat now back in desperation, being pressured. The ball is intercepted by Jay Harvey as he romps down the sideline in this slaughter. Gets past David Dunn. Gets past quarterback Regalat. Gets past Rich Wright. Nobody's going to get him a 91-yard TD on the interception return to make the final score 34-6 as the crowd goes wild with this offensive display. Two big routes in Buddy Bowl history, 34-6 and 38-0 in the 1981 Buddy Bowl. Ron Miller's team brings you Game 3 of the 1981 Buddy Bowl. Miller's Killers versus DeMeyer's Mashers. Pete Reed takes the kick for a short gain, tackled by Fontaine and Miller. Andy DeMeyer now throwing a short pass, complete to Carls. Roy Carls, a rookie in the Buddy Bowl competition, brought down by Fontaine and Miller again. Andy DeMeyer back to pass again, throws another short pass, complete to Pete Reed, tackled by Miller and Horvath. DeMeyer again evading a rush, throwing another short pass to Reed over the first down line, tackled there by Miller. Penalty on the play, referee Jim Walsh calls it. Good drive by DeMeyer's team. He throws it complete to Chris Lippert. Tackled by Miller and Fontaine again. DeMeyer now switches gears and throws a long pass, but the ball falls just incomplete. DeMeyer another short pass, complete to Lippert. Another good game, tackled by Al Hummel there. Al Hummel, another veteran Buddy Bowler. Fourth down now. They need a touchdown on this play. Complete to Reeb. Reeb laterals it to BJ, but there's just nobody there. BJ will try and lateral it. Complete to Peter Reeb, but there's just too many defenders, and he goes down. Tackle by Horvath there as Miller's Killers diagram the play in the huddle. Miller's going to run the ball in this play. A clip by Fontaine, but is not called as Miller runs down the sideline. Veteran buddy bowler Craig Horvath is sacked by rookie Roy Carls, a 7-yard loss. Craig Horvath back again though, 7-yard run. Miller now run the ball down the left sideline, gets past Andy Meyer, pushed out of bounds by Peter Reeve. Miller again throws it. Good catch by Danny Fontaine near the sideline. Now aerial footage of the buddy ball. New camera angles by the ever-inventive buddy ball cameraman. Miller is back to pass, tells which blockers which person to block, goes for good yardage down the sideline. Ron Miller now running to his left, throwing to his right, but the ball falls incomplete near the goal line. Turning the ball over, Peter Reeve now has it for a short gain. Tackle there by Al Hummel. Different angle, sees Lippert catch a DeMeyer pass. Good gain down the sideline. Tackle by Horvath. DeMeyer then throws a pass, but a good tackle on Roy Carls by Horvath. Right in the water. DeMeyer, though, gets the hike. There's nobody on the right side of the defense. DeMeyer runs right by Miller and Lee Vandervoort, another Miller find and a rookie for a touchdown. The score now is 6-0 in favor of DeMeyer's Mashers. Ron Miller is wondering what's happened to his defense. DeMeyer gets past rusher Al Hummel, is looking for that goal line, but Miller stops him short right there. The score is still 6-0. Nicoletti has brought a television to watch the Charger action on the side of the field. The game is looking pretty good as the Chargers romp to an easy win. Everybody's watching, but let's have enough of that. Let's get back to buddy ball action. The ball is placed now. Referee Jim Walsh is getting ready for the play. B.J. Clark tries an onside kick. Caught by Lee Vandervoort on a good return. Tackle by Pete Reeve. Andy DeMeyer telling his defense to get tough. Ron Miller throws an incomplete pass. Although Miller's pass had been caught by a defender, the referee Jim Walsh ruled the defender was out of bounds, so Miller's streak of no interceptions remains intact. Ron Miller now rushing past rusher Roy Carls and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. The score is now tied 6-6. Extra point attempt now. Miller looks for a receiver and sees Craig Horvath open. Ron Miller's good pass gets it there. 8-6 now in favor of Miller's Killers as B.J. Clark takes the kick return. Al Hummel has him, tears his shirt, but he gets away. Good block by Lippert, gets him a few more yards. Miller and Hummel there help with the tackle. New substitutions in the 1981 Buddy Bowl. 78 veteran Eric Morton is in, along with true Buddy Bowl veteran Jeff Stress. Andy DeMeyer now takes the ball on a quarterback draw play. Gets past Stress. Good block there by Lippert. Tackle there by Danny Fontaine. DeMeyer back to pass. Throws a short pass. Falls incomplete. Good coverage there by the defense. DeMeyer there now has the time. It's being rushed but Carls takes out both Hummel and Stress with a good block. It's complete to Peter Reeve. Gets past Miller. Lippert with a good another block there. Gets past Vandervoort. Safety Craig Horvath with a good touchdown saving tackle. DeMeyer getting the hike from Roy Carls, throws long, incomplete. Fourth down now. Bad hike by Roy Carls, way over his head. B.J. Clark picks it up though and throws the ball. The ball is tipped by Roy Carls right to Craig Morton for a great catch along the sideline. Fortunately, that was fourth down, short of the first down, so Miller's team has the ball with their 2-point lead. Miller's first pass falls incomplete. Can Miller's team hold this lead on this windy day in 1981 Buddy Bowl? Miller now throwing it short, complete to Lee Vandervoort for a good gain. Miller now, good protection by Jeff Stress. Roy Carls is after him. Miller throws incomplete though. Good pressure on that play. Miller, being chased by Carls, runs out of the pocket. He throws the ball, but again falls incomplete. Bad hike there on the attempted punt. Fontaine loses it, and it's first down now as DeMeyer's team gets the easy touchdown on the bad hike. 2-yard run by B.J. Clark makes the score now 14-8. Extra point attempt. B.J. Clark will run in the corner of the end zone. It's good. 14-8 now, the score. DeMeyer's Mashers. First kick is out of bounds. Chris Lippert will try it again. Stress takes this ball, makes a good return. Gets past the first wave of defenders. B.J. Clark trips him up. Now a great play in Buddy Ball history. Ron Miller looked back to pass, being pressed by rusher Carls, dumps it off, left-handed to Hummel. Ooh, what a tackle! Almost Kirk Lippert missed the tackle. He'll make the tackle again. Good run by Al Hummel, though. Miller now looking for somebody. Lee Vandevoorder's open in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Score now is tied up, 14-14. Getting past rusher Roy Carls, Ron Miller throws it. Across the field to Vandevoort, but a good tackle there. He can't get anywhere. Horvath has the ball, but there's ruled a forward lateral. The score stays tied, 14-14. Paul Reeve takes the kickoff, tackled by Danny Fontaine in this struggle that has seen teams fight to a tie. Eric Morton gets a good pass by DeMeyer out in the flat for good yardage. DeMeyer now back to pass again, but throws it incomplete. Mark Albrecht back after the injury he suffered in the first game. He'll be a spectator the rest of the day. DeMeyer now throws it complete to Peter Reeve. B.J. Clark runs around the right side, but wait a minute, there's a penalty on the play. Referee Jim Walsh calls it holding. B.J. Clark will take the ball on the short run now. Few plays left, tries again on the right side. Hurdles over the defender for a touchdown to make the score 20-14 with just a minute left. B.J. Clark now looking for the extra point, but has nowhere to go. He's brought down by Jeff Stress. Just a minute left. Can Miller's team make a comeback? Jeff Stress handles the kickoff, but has nowhere to go. Tackled by Brian Clark there. Time for only a couple more plays, and Miller will take the ball down the left sideline. Gets past the first down line right there and stops the clock. 10 seconds left. Ron Miller back to pass. But the rushers have him. Carls and Morton sack Miller on the last play of the game. Miller's Killers lose 20-14.